Candyman is the new horror film, which is a remake, reboot. I'm not sure which, but it is related to the 1992 film Candyman. It is not directed, but co written by Jordan Peele, the man who brought us Get Out and Us. Right off the bat, I've got to say that I've never seen the original Candyman. In fact, the only thing the original means to me involves an anecdote from my childhood. I remember as a kid going to Blockbuster and being creeped out, yet intrigued by the horror movie aisle with all of its freaky cover art as far as the eye can see. However, no other cover art made me more uneasy than 1992's Candyman, which is what you're looking at right now. As someone who has extreme sensitivity of things touching my eyes, you can see why. And all these years later, we have this new version, and I certainly have some things to say about it. The best thing about this movie is its visuals. The opening credits sequence is filled with such ominous atmosphere and a sense of real ambitious filmmaking. It reminded me how much opening credits have become kind of a lost art. Speaking of ambitious filmmaking, I have a lot more to say about that. The cinematography is really, really good. From beginning to end, the movie contains a relentless stream of shots that are incredibly creative, inspired, and even artful. In particular, there is one shot that involves a hallway that turns out to be a mirror, and this shot was like something out of Citizen Kane. As I said before, Jordan Peele, who co wrote Candyman but did not direct it, his visual style, as seen in Get Out and Us, pales in comparison to the borderline masterful cinematography in Candyman. The names of the director and the cinematographer have escaped me, but my god, do they know where to point the camera. This is the best looking horror film since Midsummer. So I'm done praising the visual style. Now I've got to talk about the movie. It isn't very good. The characters are shallow, the story is bland, and the scares are, well, not scary. But what really hurts Candyman is its mishandled social commentary. Without giving too much away, the main theme involves racial politics. A hot button issue, to be sure, but how the screenwriters handle it is so heavy handed and so spoon fed. That's no exaggeration, because a character, through exposition, spells out to the audience what Candyman actually means. When it comes to Jordan Peele's filmography, this is a major step down with regard to symbolism. In Get Out, the social commentary was ambiguous, thoughtful, original, complex, and although clearly involving race, it was open to a variety of interpretations. None of these admirable attributes are nowhere to be found in the social commentary of Candyman. In closing, this version of Candyman is an extremely well directed and well shot horror thriller, but its story and substance is heavy handed, shallow, uninspired, simplistic, and unexplored. One last thing. When it comes to Jordan Peele's filmography, if Get Out has a tomato meter of 99% and Us has 95%, then I predict Candyman to be somewhere between 75% to 85%. If it's below 70%, then I will look at the community of professional film criticism in a brand new light. I give Candyman 2.5 out of 4 stars.